Hello everyone, welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my everyday makeup routine. I tried to film it already, filmed the full thing, edited it and just hated it. So I thought I'd refilm another one because there's no point in me putting something out that's already going to make me cringe because my first videos already do that. So I thought I would do it again. Also, apologies if you hear any noises. It's Cam next door playing PlayStation. I've asked him to be quiet, but no promises have been made. But apart from that, I hope you're all really well, staying inside. Apart from that, I've got a lot to do today, so I'm excited to get some makeup on my face and stop looking like a sad spaniel like I do at the minute with this hair. Is anyone else with bleached hair or like blonde hair or even just any form of dyed hair really struggling not to go out and do something stupid to your hair? Like, I've contemplated shaving it off. I have promised myself that I'm not going to bleach my own roots because that would just go horrifically wrong. But something needs doing because this is not good at all. This is already like 2 months worth, which is, I needed it doing like 2 weeks before we had to isolate anyway. But now it's getting bad, and if we're in here till September, the first thing that I do is, I don't necessarily prime. Well, I do, that's a lie. I use primer, but I use a really heavy moisturiser first because I like a really heavy moisturised face. Then I use the hyaluronic acid by The Ordinary, and then I use my primers. So for moisturiser, I use the Hydratone Hydrating Cream Day and Night. Glowy Skincare. I got mine at TK Maxx and it said hyaluronic acid on it, so I got it because that's meant to be good for your face. Just warm that up in my hands. I've got a mirror down here, by the way, that's why I keep looking here, but because obviously I can't do my makeup blind, and I think I've put too much on, but that's fine. It's so annoying because when I filmed my video, or this video previously, my makeup went so well, but just the video in it and me chatting was horrible. Just watch the rest of it, I'll go fine today and my makeup goes horrible. Then I go in with The Ordinary hyaluronic acid serum thing. I mean, most people have this. I use it like every day under my eyes because I find that it really helps with like dark circles. But when I do like my makeup, I like to put it all over my face. I also really like to put it in my eyebrows because on TikToks I've started doing like different tutorials for stuff. The other day I did one for my eyebrows and I used soap, and a girl came at me and was like, get your eyebrows laminated. One, I can't do that because I'm stuck inside. And two, she was saying how it really dries your eyebrows out. And me being stubborn as anything was like, no, I've got really oily eyebrows. But now I've got it in my head that I need to moisturise my eyebrows, so. And the hyaluronic acid's really nice also because it leaves your skin a little bit like skinny but tight. Like, I feel like my makeup's going to grip to it, but it also feels really like it will mix well with my makeup, if that makes sense. If you want to see my full skincare routine, I have done an Instagram TV on it because I don't know enough about it to make a full YouTube video about it. So yeah, it's on my Instagram TV along with some like other styling videos and bits and a workout routine if you want to go and have a look at that. The next few things I use are actual primers. So I've got a tiny bit of fake tan on still. Who knew that staying inside would give me an addiction to fake tan? Apologies for the state of some of this because stuff exploded. I think it was this. The pump doesn't work. It's the Bare Minerals Prime Time. It's a BB primer cream. I just use it to sort of make my face a little bit darker, so then I don't have to darken my foundation because I find that works better for me. Also, if I'm on holiday, I just use this to like, because it slightly evens out your skin, makes it look nice. And I also mix it with, I think it's Maybelline, but everything's rubbed off on it. I stole it from my mum before I left home. It's a pore refining primer. I don't really know anything about primers apart from I like the Benefit Professional one, but I refuse to pay that much money for it because I don't know how much I believe in stuff like that. If I'm going to pay a lot of money for makeup, I want you to see it, if you know what I mean. And then yeah, I just mix it all in with my hands. I look ridiculous. I just think it really like smooths out your face a bit. I don't know how people on YouTube look cute doing their makeup. I literally am like it's not pretty. So the next thing that I do is use foundation. At the minute I'm using the Bourjois Healthy Mix. However, I do think they have discontinued it, which isn't ideal because it's taken me ages to find like a cheap foundation I like. But also, the other day I was in Debenhams and I love freebies, as some of you may know, and I saw these little plastic bottles and I thought, oh, something like, you must get something free in one of them. So I read the little sign next to it, and basically you can get free 10 days worth of foundation, which has lasted me longer, I think. And it was the Estee Lauder, the new Hydra, the equivalent to Double Wear but in a hydrating form. So I was like, love me a bit of that. So she gave me a tester of it and absolutely love it. So I might use a bit of a mix today. The only thing is it's in this, which isn't ideal, but we can work with it. I'm just gonna get a bit of this on a brush. I do not want to drop this on my phone. Oh God. She also matched me through my makeup, and I like to do my makeup a little bit darker because I hate being pale. And she matched me like through my foundation, and I was like, that's never gonna work. And it's really, I'm impressed. And I'm going in with the Bourjois one, which I'm just gonna whack this on with my hands. This is slightly lighter, but it definitely oxidizes. Also useless at matching my makeup to my neck, so I'm really sorry if I don't match. I might put, we'll see how that goes. We can always bronze it up. I'd rather start off too light and then go dark. I mean, sometimes that doesn't work though. I always start with wherever's like got the most stuff on my face, so probably my forehead today. I always prefer like a lighter coverage. I know that the Double Wear Estee Lauder one's meant to be quite full coverage, but I always prefer like shearing out a foundation and then like covering up spots and stuff with concealer rather than like a really thick foundation, just because, I don't know, I find it sits better on your skin and stuff. I don't really know how people talk while they're doing their makeup. I'm struggling. If you saw my get ready with me video, that didn't go well. I was shit at multitasking. So I feel like I'm getting better. I just don't know how people look nice doing it. But yeah, I've got a lot of stuff to do today. I'm looking after Never Fully Dressed TikTok account, which is really exciting because I spend half my time doing my TikToks anyway. So doing it for a brand is sick. And then also I want to film a video with Cam. And then also me and some friends from home are doing drinks and a pub quiz kind of thing, because we all miss each other and we're adorable. So yeah, that's foundation on. I think we're relatively matching the neck. In actual person it looks fine. I don't know about on camera. I'm sure I'll find out when I'm editing it and find it disgusting. Next I'm going to use the Infallible 24-Hour Concealer Pomade by L'Oreal. Again, it's a bit dirty, it's got stuff like underneath the sticker. But I use, oh I didn't tell you what colour I used. For the Bourjois Healthy Mix I use the colour Vanilla. I don't know what I use in the Estee Lauder one, but they do match you in store if you want to get it, but obviously you can't go into store at the minute. But in the concealer I use 01, which is too light, but you've got to make do with what you've got really. To be fair, my skin's relatively good at the minute. It keeps going like up and down so much at the minute. 1 minute it's like really clear and the next minute it's awful, so I don't know what that's all about. But then yeah, I just sort of, because this is quite a thick concealer, just dab it in with a brush. Nothing too wild. I'm looking very, I'm gonna go with the term glowy. May look oily, but I really like looking oily. I used to hate it. I used to love like a matte base, and now I'm all about looking like an oil slick. Next one I'm going to use is the Long Lasting Perfection, again rubbed off, and the Collection Concealer in One Fair, which again I think slightly too light, but that's fine. So I just dot this under my eyes, highlight like the middle bits of my face. I like to bring my concealer like down either side of my nose, because if I bring it out here, because I've got quite a round head, it makes my head look more squished So if you keep it more under here, like triangles under your eyes rather than like long triangles, it elongates your face apparently. Top tips for me. And then I just use a beauty blender, which this was wet yesterday and I prefer it when it's been wet a day rather than like when it's like just been wet. But yeah, just blend this in. Sophia gave me this because she didn't like it, but I love it. I think they're from Primark and I think it's 99p for 2. I mean, I've had it far too long, but it's great. I prefer a more firm sponge. I don't like the Real Techniques one, or I don't, what one do I like? There was another one I tried and I didn't like. I prefer one that's a bit harder. Oh, I've got an eyelash. My eyelashes are falling out so bad at the minute and it's starting to slightly concern me because I don't know why. So now I'm going to do cream contour. I either use the Max Factor pan stick, which I stole off my mum in year 8 and now I'm 21, so that was nearly 10 years ago. Oh, this is nearly 10 years old. That's so bad. I'm not, no. So today, that needs to go in the bin. Today I'm going to use the Revolution Makeup, Revolution, that's the name of the brand. I did that last time when I filmed this video and didn't learn. The Ultra Cream Contour Palette. I can't speak. The Ultra Cream Contour Palette. It just looks like this. Great for holidays because I just take this instead of using a foundation because you don't have to put it in your plastic bag because it's solid. Well, it's cream, but it's like a solid rather than, you know what I mean? Rather than liquid. So I just do that here. I'll just show you. I mix like these two colours, maybe this one if I'm feeling extra wild. Draw in lines like that. Like this. I really want Cam to do my makeup, so I don't want him to watch this video because then he'll know how I do my makeup because he never, well, I don't think he watches how I do my makeup. I don't know why I've just contoured my nose. I never do it with cream contour and I'm very scared as to how that's going to turn out. Then I just go back in with my foundation brush and I blend that out. I usually start with my forehead because that's usually where I put the most and don't want as much. I went to Cameron's makeup and he looked great. And I think he'd kill me if I put a picture in. But I'll ask him. Also, there is one bonus of having roots is that when I have freshly bleached hair, blending in my contour or like just putting foundation on in general looks horrific because you just get like orange hairline and then you have to like baby wipe it out. Very faff. I think I prefer the pan stick to this though, but I need to trick it out, so this works. I mean, it's just as well. I don't know, it's just less bulky, the pan stick in it. Oh, I need to go and find my lipstick. For cream blush, usually I use a 90p lipstick from Primark. I think in the colour Toast. Great lipstick, and also I like warm it with my hands and put it on my face where I'd put blush, but I think it's through there. And my door's here behind this mirror, so I don't really want to get out and go and get it. So I'm going to try it with this one, which I've never done before. This is MAC Whirl. And I don't know why I'm starting to sound like a Dalek. Why is this happening? Is that better? Yeah, there we go. And what I like to do is just warm it up on my fingers, like so. This is very dark. And then just pat it on my face, where I want it. Just wipe your fingers on your beauty blender. And this is doing nothing. So, I don't know. We'll keep going. Has that worked? Oh, definitely on my nose. I mean, it's made my nose look brown, which isn't really the look I was going for. Should we just, why not? Let's go hard or go home. I mean, I'm already home, so. Oh yeah, it's building up now. It's definitely taking my foundation off. I I should have just gone and got my other one. This hasn't worked at all. I'm gonna just put a little bit more foundation over that because Primark one in Toast works perfectly. Today, this hasn't, but that's fine. We're inside, so we can afford to play about with our makeup a bit, can't we? I think that looks good. I mean, not to brag or anything. So we've abandoned the whole lipstick trick, but I do honestly do it all the time with my other lipstick. The next thing I use is this highlighter stick by Autograph. I just warm this up on my fingers and go to the highlight, like the high points of my cheeks, and just squish it on. I am going to powder it in a minute, so don't worry. So after that I use powder. I like to use a loose powder because it's the one I've got. I'm not overly fussy with powders, I don't think. So I just use whatever's in a lid and go in with this brush that I've had for a long time and take like hardly any, and I just set under my eyes. I set like my T-zone, but apart from that, nothing too wild. I mean, I think that cream contour's pretty much just come off now. But so now that I've powdered my face down, I'll go in with the bronzer. I either use the CYO medium bronzer or the 17 Instant Glow light bronzer. Probably this one today because I feel like I've matched relatively well today. So we'll go for the light one and build up. Ow. I just take this little brush and I start off by dotting it on because I haven't overly powdered my cheeks, so I don't want it to take off where I think. This looks so much more intense on camera than it does in person. Dot it like around my cheekbones. Oh, it looks so orange on camera. I love bronzer. I think if I could have one makeup item, it'd be bronzer. I think that's pretty even. Even Stevens. So next, with the same brush, I use blush. And I use a mixture of the Natural Collection in Blushed Cheeks in Peach Marbella, Peach Marbella, Peach Marbella, Peach Melba, not Marbella, Peach Melba. You've probably all seen NARS Orgasm before. Beautiful. It's got like gold bits in. So I go in with the Natural Collection one first and just sort of put it on my cheeks. Also, I really like to do it on the bridge of my nose so I look like I've been sunburned. On camera, it's stressing me out because I feel like it looks really dark, but it's not in person. And then I go in with the NARS Orgasm one. So now that I'm sufficiently blushed, I go in with two highlighters. I often go with two products. This isn't very quick. If I'm going to do like a quick makeup, I'll just use one of like the two products that I've used for every single bit of my face. But I use the Kiko 207 eyeshadow. Can you even see that? Oh yeah. Really suggest this. I feel like it makes you look really like healthy. So next I'm going to use the Mina, but then I use this as like a blush topper and just all over my face really. It's a really nice pinky highlight shade, but I just put this all over my cheeks and my forehead. Next I'm going to do eyeshadow, but I use my bronzer and my blush for eyeshadow because I'm lazy and I don't want to take a palette round with me. I'm going to use these two, so the 17 one and the Natural Collection one. I'm going to start off with the blush. Take a little bit of that. Nothing wild. Just like literally all over everywhere. I really am not good at eyeshadow. I would love to be able to do it how people do it, like really well. Also don't know how people look cute doing this because I look like a sad pigeon trying to do its eye makeup. Also with this, I like to, when I'm doing my eyeshadow, I remember that I should probably contour my nose. So either with blush or bronzer, I just shape my nose a little bit. Also, if you want bigger looking lips, go underneath here with bronzer. And if you want a shorter nose, underneath here. Life hacks with Ellis. So that's the blush on my eyes. You can stop there. I'm going to put a little bit of bronzer on, because why not? Honestly, Cameron, be a little bit louder, please. I don't even know if you can hear him, but it's doing my ear. I like to run both of them under my eyes as well. Ta-da. Fab. And then a little bit of pink just to sort of blend everything out. Next I go back in with the Kiko highlightery eyeshadow thing and I put that in my inner corners, on my brow bone and like on my lid as well. Inner highlighter, brow bone. I like to highlight my brow bone before I do my eyebrows, just because after I've done my eyebrows they pick up powder really easily. I don't know. Oh, actually no. I've started using this old gem. And I like to use Sin on my eyelids. I don't know, I feel like it really... Oh. The kid crying very loudly downstairs. No, thank you. I like to put this on my eyelids. So I use the colour Sin. See, just opens the eye a bit. And I think it looks really cute with this top because it's quite like purpley. Oh, she's intense. I'm gonna do my eyebrows last, I think, today. Next, I'm just gonna pop on some, I hate it when people say pop. There's that TikTok and it's for like people who do makeup. And it's like, pop on your favourite foundation, pop on your concealer, pop on this. Shut up. Please don't say that again. For my bottom lashes, I use this old, well it's not old, it's less than a year old, so a relatively new product for me. It's the Colossal Big Shot Volume Mascara. I use it under my eyes because it's like pretty much dead and I've got pretty dark eyelashes anyway. And I find that any mascara at all that I use transfers, so this is waterproof and it's not as bad as some. But I'm just going to put this on because I can't do that whilst talking to you. But honestly, I've tried everything. I've tried like baby powder in my bottom lashes. I've tried powdering them with black eyeshadow. I've tried everything. So if you know anything that stops that happening, please let me know. I use the Mina, the Build Up Mascara, which is really good. I was gifted all the stuff, well, I've got quite a few bits from Mina, but I was gifted them, which is lovely. Just, I think I have to say that. I don't know. Personally, I don't like too much of an eyelash. Don't know, I just feel like it looks a bit weird on me. So most of the time I'll just put that on, go in with the other one and like take a bit of it off because is it on straight? Who knows? So now for my favourite bit, I'm going to do my eyebrows. Should I zoom you in a bit? I'm going to zoom you in. Hi. I have like a little bit of a tutorial on my TikTok of my eyebrows if you want to go and watch that. The link will be down below, but I'm gonna do it here again. So I use the pear soap. So what I use is the, I mean this is rank, I'm really sorry. It's just got, that's literally, it's just soap. I just borrow these, well don't borrow, I ask if I can pinch one off a makeup eyes because I don't want to buy like 600 because I don't need 600. One has lasted me ages and obviously if you just wash them the soap comes off, so I should have done that before this video because it's grim. Just dunk this in some water and then I'll show you what I do. Like literally you don't need much water at all and you just make it like a paste almost. You don't want it too runny but you don't want it dry. And then what I do is, this went so well on my last video. I don't know what that accent was. This went so well on my last video. It's probably gonna go awful this time. But what I do is just brush all of my brows like literally straight on end. And I've got a lot of eyebrows. This isn't for everyone, but I mean you can do it where like it's such a good way of setting your brows anyway. So if you want like a fluffy brow at the front and them to be a bit more calm at the bottom, at the back, you can do that. But I love a wild brow. So yeah, just make sure that they're all set up how I like them. And then with my index finger, is it index finger? Oh god, I don't know. I literally just squish them all down and then squish them down. But you want to wait till it's like tacky to do that rather than it being like watery. And then ta-da! A really fluffy eyebrow. So that's one. I'll just do the other one quickly. It can take a little bit of practice to get like the right consistency of the soap that you need, but once you have that nailed, it's great. I bleached my eyebrows once. I might do that to get like the idea of bleaching my hair out my head. So once they're happy, I'll let them set for a little bit, and then I'll go in with, I've obviously lost the lid, the e.l.f. brow pencil. It was £3, can't really go wrong. And I literally just use it to fill in. Shh. Rude. I use it to fill in like any gaps. I mean that didn't really do anything, but. So then for lips, I just wipe off the concealer on my lips. I dot a bit of lipstick around, and then I put either Vaseline or Carmex on my lips to sort of. So I literally just like, it's such a lovely face. I like dot it around. Oh. And then can either leave it like that if I want something a little bit more dramatic. Actually, that's really quite nice colour. Sometimes this can be a bit in your face, but then I'm just going to put a bit of Carmex on it. I also find that wears really nicely through the day because obviously you've got the lip balm on, but when the lipstick comes off, it's not as if like you've got a big chunk of lipstick missing off like the middle of your lips. So yeah, that's it. That's my tutorial of how to go from pigeon to princess. I'm joking. Pigeon to what's a bit more like common. But yeah, I've got loads to do today now, so I'm going to leave it there. But thank you very much for watching. I hope it was worth the wait, as I should already have posted this video, and it's probably going to take me a couple of days to edit, but my new laptop is coming soon, and that shouldn't be too long away. But I've got a couple of other videos that you can watch if you liked me. If you didn't like me, that's fair enough. Why are you still here? And yeah, bye. See you next time.